So we sent David and a cameraman and 2 security guards down to City Hall. And then we sent another journalist, Andrew, who's just joined our team, and a cameraman to downtown Toronto City Hall also. So we had a grand total of 4 security guards. And I was thinking to myself, we've got them very well covered. That's 1 security guard per body. In fact, there was a moment of time when it was just 1 journalist and 1 cameraman. We had 4 security guards. So that's a lot of security. But what happened was, well, let me show you a little bit of what happened at Toronto City Hall. This was just the other day.
I love you! I love you! Oh, I love you! Don't run away from love! Don't run away from love! Don't run away from love! Oh, don't run away from love! Don't run away from love! Oh, don't...
See, Toronto City Hall security ordered our private security guards off the property. They said they would charge them with trespass otherwise. Now, our lawyers weren't there, so our private security left. And you could see what happened. They literally chased our cameraman, Mocha, around. Now, they didn't physically hurt him, but not for lack of trying. They were wild. And all the while, Toronto City Hall was just fine with it. In fact, they ordered Mocha, our cameraman, off. Mocha had been chased around by these Antifa losers. I mean, it wasn't particularly violent, but he was being chased. Our security guards had been sent away. They shouldn't have left, but they did. And then City Hall security said to Mocha, "What are you doing here?" Here's how that went. And I like how Mocha stood up for his rights. Take a look at that.
One minute. Sir?
Yeah.
What's your purpose here?
I'm a cameraman.
Can I see
Are you going to stop me instead of them trying to block me?
I'm asking you.
I don't have to provide you anything.
Okay, well,
just like they don't have to provide anything to you. I'm not harassing them. They're following me.
You are in their space.
Oh, this is their space.
Occupied.
Yeah,
Can you please stop?
No.
So we actually had 4 security guards with Mocha and David and Andrew yesterday, but they were pushed out too easily. I thought we had it well covered. I thought 4 security guards, that's a small squad, that's a whole army. But nonetheless, our security was pushed out by Toronto City Hall security. And then Toronto police, real cops, I'm not talking about mall cops, said to David that if he didn't leave, he would be charged with trespass. And the reason that was so shocking is that the story that Mocha and Andrew and David and our whole crew were there to report on was an encampment, an urban tent city, a slum set up literally on the plaza outside Toronto City Hall in a square called Nathan Phillips Square. It's the town center of Toronto. Political rallies, festivals, celebrations, it's the center of the city. These squatters had set up a tent city there, Antifa style. David and the rest of our team was there and report on it. City Hall security sent away our security, told our people they were trespassing, but were leaving this slum there. I mean, it's one thing when mall cops at Toronto security say to leave, but when an actual Toronto police officer says it, look at this guy. And look at him implying that the orders came from on high.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Just not you.
Oh, he's with me, sir.
I know. It's a private conversation, so
You can record from outside.
yes, sir. So this isn't probably the best time to be coming here and doing this. I understand what you're trying to do.
Okay.
It's not the best time. Okay. So in the
Are you telling me to come at nighttime, sir?
so like I said, so for today.
Yeah.
City Hall security and their staff, they're trespassing you. Okay, so we're gonna have to escort you off the property.
Let me get this straight. They're saying as a taxpayer, I am trespassing.
You're getting trespassed, so we're gonna ask you to leave politely. Okay.
You mean they're not being charged with trespassing? Why this double standard?
Sir, if you want to take it up with City Hall, you can. Okay, so this is their property, so they're the ones that are trespassing it.
Sir, just to be clear, I'm not causing the disturbance. I'm practicing journalism. These people are being belligerent and physically violent to us.
Sir, it takes 2 parties. It takes 2, right? You know that saying? So,
Well, I thought we had freedom of the press. I thought we had freedom of speech here in Toronto.
And you do, but like I said, it's not black and white.
Well, I watched that and I was deeply troubled because I have promised our team here at Rebel News that we will protect them as best we can. We will sue people who hurt them, as we sued Dion Buse. But I would much rather protect someone in the first place than sue after the fact. I would rather spend $1,000 or $2,000 on security rather than $30,000 chasing down someone who assaulted us. And more to the point, I don't want our people getting punched or kicked or, God forbid, worse. So we had sent 4 professional security at great expense, and they were brushed away, and we were threatened by the police itself. I saw this yesterday and I said, this cannot stand. I mean, either we have freedom of the press and the right to assemble in a town square in the largest city in the country peacefully, or we don't. And I happen to say we do have that freedom, and I'm backed up by centuries of tradition, including, if you want to get down to it, Section 2B of our Charter of Rights and Freedoms and Section 1 of Diefenbaker's Bill of Rights, excuse me. So I said, we're not going to stand for this. So we arranged for a team of 7 security guards, tougher ones. We called our lawyer, our free speech lawyer, Aaron Rosenberg. We said, you're coming too. We had 8 people. And I said, I'm going down too. Mocha and Efron, our cameraman, and Andrew and David and myself and a couple of others. Altogether, we had 15 rebels there. A lot of them holding cameras from different angles with different instructions. Some people to film the action up close, others to stand further back and not even get into the fray, but film everything. So we went down there today with 7 security. Now, it was quite a day. I just came back to the office. We're still editing the footage. We'll have the full video for you out, we hope, tomorrow. But I want to give you a little bit of a taste of how it went. Here, take a look at this when we first arrived. How you doing? Andrew, how are you? Fernando, how you doing? Steve, how are you?
Any people here now?
There's a counter. He mumbles incoherently. I think he's doing some kind of live stream broadcast.
You guys, we can do that if we want. Is that your idea of freedom? Cutting down the
When they saw we weren't going to leave, things got violent.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
What the hell? Swear to God, don't touch my guy. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
All this time, Toronto City Hall security was standing and watching, twiddling their thumbs, doing nothing, not trying to keep the peace themselves, just watching, and not even calling 911. I went to Toronto City Hall security to ask for their help, and they told me I was breaking the law by even being there. Take a look at this.
What's your purpose here?
My purpose here is to do some journalism.
All right, so right now what you're doing is causing a disturbance with everybody here. I need to ask you to leave, okay?
On what have I done to cause a disturbance?
Disturbance. I need you to leave the property.
And what have I done to cause a
Causing
disturbance?
disturbance, sir. I need you to leave the property. You
I'm-
have been cautioned, and I've said it. It is loud and clear. You have been cautioned. I need you to leave the property. I've been trespassing you, okay? For causing disturbance.
But but what did I do to cause a disturbance?
See around you. I need you to leave. I know all your proof that you've been trespassing the property.
If you have a formal notice, we'll take a look at it. But right now, you need a verbal notice, trespass notice.
Guys, getting
Well, what would you do? What would you do? There were no police. There was dozens of thugs. City Hall security told us we were breaking the law and to leave the property. Well, I don't want to tell you the whole story today because I don't have the footage edited yet. But tomorrow will reveal what happened and how we took a stand today, not just against the violent thugs of Antifa, but against City Hall itself and the Toronto Police Force, who wanted us to leave and wanted the protesters to rule the roost. That's an excerpt from my daily show, The Ezra Levant Show. Every day I do a monologue on the news of the day, then I interview an interesting guest, and then I read my hate mail. You gotta subscribe. Go to rebelnews.com.